news now. We're now joined by Fidelia Agunta for Business Stories.
Thank you very much, Annetta. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria is set to kick off its 2020 Manufacturing and Equipment Exhibition. The exposition, which is scheduled for March 10th to 12th, 2020 in Lagos, is set to create a platform where stakeholders in the raw material value chain will synergize and trade with users in the manufacturing sector. Adeshewa Odushoga now reports.
On July 7, 2019, Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari signed the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement, which allows the free movement of goods, service and investment within the African continent. This agreement is expected to boost the manufacturing sector of the economy, allowing an increase in local production as well as increase in exportations to other African countries. In this regard, the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria is set to commence the 2020 Manufacturing and Equipment Exhibition to prepare manufacturers for the greater interaction in the larger space.
This expo is the first that is being fully sponsored and fully organized and run by the MAN and Adam GC. It is also unique because it is coming at a time when, as you all know, Nigeria had signed into the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. The purpose of that agreement is to create a single market for Africa, across Africa, open up basically the borders between Africa as far as the trading is concerned, and create a bigger market, not only for our manufacturing products, but also for the raw materials that we use.
While reflecting on the theme of the event, the President reviewed that the expo would create opportunities for the exhibition of new technologies to enhance science, technology and innovation in the manufacturing sector to tap into opportunities of the fourth industrial revolution.
In many industries today, new technologies are coming that are totally changing the processes, totally changing the environment for manufacturing, using particularly ICT-driven technologies and other high-end technologies that are changing manufacturing in a very, very significant way, creating new efficiencies that we were not even aware before, and indeed being able to convert new materials into new products that perhaps were not available in the market.
Ahmed also stressed on the need for backward integration policies to encourage manufacturers to locally source for their import.
With the effort of government and the CBN, there's a lot of effort to encourage this backward integration, not only in those areas, in those industries that we already have a program, but also in other industries like the dairy industry. You may be aware that recently the CBN and some of the key manufacturers in the dairy industry have an agreement to create a very efficient or effective program for backward integration going forward. This is something that we have to sustain because I think it is vital to the growth and development of the manufacturing sector.
With the theme of the 2020 edition of the exhibition, manufacturers are seeking to enhance their use of technology to produce the nation's food, products and other indigenous innovations to avoid dependence on developing countries. Adeshewa Odushoga, TV360, Lagos.